you're exempt. No. If you're around somebody who talks about people, you're going to get spoken about too. Just know that. A quick story time because remember, y'all, the place that I'm going to come gossip to. You know what my YouTube channel remind me of? I'm going to be honest with you. Just because this is what it reminds me of right now because it's going to keep growing. You know how they have that saying, they be like, if you want to hide information, just put it in a book. Like, I feel like, oh, I don't know if this is ready, or maybe is ready, but it's too. I feel that way about my YouTube channel. Like, I could come over and talk about whatever, because ain't nobody checking in. This is where the information going to be, because I'm not going to ever put it on, like, Instagram, because that's not what that's for. But YouTube is more like, this could be like a diary. Like, this is reality TV over here for real, if you want to keep it a stack. I don't even know if I'm eating this. Let me see. No, it's ready. Anyway, hold on. Y'all be putting this on y'all mango? It slap. I know they got some other things too, but I be sprinkling it on there like this. That's gonna be slapping. Let me get a bite in real quick. If you're around somebody who talks about people, you're gonna get spoken about too. Just know that. And you can be okay with that. If it's straight always like petty shit. So this person was talking about her friend group crazy. Okay, I'm not even gonna drop all of the extra details on what she was saying because it's irrelevant. The story is really irrelevant, but it's relevant to me because I wanted to vent about it, and I said, y'all my besties, so we venting. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Now, the homegirl, we just gonna call her homegirl, my homegirl at the time, this is what she would do. When we would be on the phone, it was moments of like we would talk about stuff that we want to do or stuff like that, but it was not that. It was normally gossip or men, either or. It was either about everything that she's going through, how people taking advantage of her, how, this one's copying her. Like, it was always like these little, I wanted to call them at the time pet peeves that she had with everybody. And even that, it was like, I was observing. I was like, what's going on with you that you're always the target? Because most people, you can't just get away with just playing victim for everything. Like everything. Like, I mean, there's people who's really, they not putting nothing on them. They're not even saying, let me reflect and see why am I attracting these situations. Because even me, it was like, I'm not going to go through life saying, oh, I don't like men, F these dudes, or I don't want to be around women because women, listen, I like to still be around females. I do. I'm not going to sit here and say that just because I've had a few bad apples in the bunch, that now I hate everybody and I'm just not on that bandwagon. But when I do get some enlightenment on something, I'll be like, I have to talk about this. Because I was really heavy on believing people's costumes. Like, if you have a good costume, because some people got good play. They good. They done mastered that joint. I'm wilding because I want to pour like some of this. This is some salsa. It's like it'll make it like a mango salad. Yeah, it tastes exactly like how I thought it would. This is a good snack. Anyway, me and one of the girls from the friend group, we had a little dialogue on Instagram, and we was talking about like YouTube and like stuff like that. And I let her know like if she had any questions or whatever, I can give her some insight or whatever because I'm in the moment growing my YouTube. Right, duh, here, you see me growing it. Y'all see me here. But anyway, um, so I have no issues with them, and I have no issues with homegirls. So it was like, listen, it's just YouTube. It ain't like we like, oh, let's go out to go vacation together, eat dinner. No, we just talking about YouTube. So of course we get on the phone, we start talking. You know what I'm saying? She let me know that her and homegirl's not speaking. I said, well, I guess me and homegirl not speaking either because I haven't spoken to her since blah blah blah. So she, let me know why they weren't talking, and I mean, I let her know too. I said, well, I let her know basically when was the last time we spoke and what the conversation was about. So that was our notes. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know how we got into who was saying what, but we both had a mouthful. Okay. And I didn't have a issue with sharing whatever it was that was said to me because and then when you hear the things that people are saying about you, you be like, bro, like you come on, let me just tell a little bit then. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I already knew for a fact that the girl from the group was gonna find a way to get it back to homegirl. Cause she was in a different situation than me. They known each other for a really long time. And most people look at time with somebody as significant. And that's cool because you would think that like why would you want to be around somebody this long and you don't like them? But there's people out here like that. If you don't pour into yourself, you're going to find yourself trying to attach yourself to people and learn how to manipulate them and get their energy. That's just what's going to happen. So the girl from the friend group, when we exchanged notes or whatever, I was like, oh no, I in my mind, I was like, I was there too. Like, I was like, on some, well, she can't really talk about me because I ain't, nah, nobody was exempt. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I do know how we got into it. I let her know why I stopped coming around like that and why I removed myself from the group chat. I was like, I didn't really care for the dynamic of the friend group. She's like, what do you mean the dynamic of the friend group? I'm like, I don't like to be in the middle of people that talk about each other. So she's like, oh, who's talking about? So as soon as I said it, it's not like she was foreign to it. She definitely jumped right in, like, nah, like, I've heard da da da, but she was just more shocked that this person was talking about her. And I'm like, none of us is exempt. It's like a snake. A snake is gonna be a snake. Anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not exempt. If somebody steals, they're gonna eventually steal from you. Even if they don't literally come in your house and like take something from you, they're gonna steal something. That's just what they do. You just It's just what it is. So she talks about everybody. She just this is just what homegirl did. And when I sat down, I really thought about our conversations that we did have when we did converse with each other. It never was really about anything. Right? You don't even like being black. So I mean, well, let's stay on topic. Hold on. The girl, I already knew that it was gonna get back to homegirl, because the girl in the group, she was really hurt because they were friends for a really long time. She felt like that girl was like, she felt like homegirl was like family. It was like, why create all of this like what? Because my whole thing is like, are you trying to manifest that? Like, is that something you wanted to do? Are you telling people things that you would want to do? Or you just really just like a liar? And it's not like little lies. Because my whole thing is this. To me, it's brave when you thinking that it's like, okay, I'm gonna bring this outside girl into the group. I'm gonna tell her mad shit, and then I'm gonna have all these good. Why do you think that that's how it was gonna play out? Cause we don't got no issues. I'm gonna just remove myself, cause that's weird. The girl from the friend group was gonna have something. 9 times out of 10, I wasn't gonna go, right? Cause I had to think twice about it. Now, it's the day of the event, right? It's a Saturday. The girl from the friend group gives me a call. So I'm not thinking like, you know what I'm saying, what I'm about to like. I'm just thinking she probably calling to give details about later or something. I don't know. So I pick up the phone like, hey girl, and she comes out and just like all over the place. And I was like, yep, here it go. That's instantly what I said in my mind. And then I was like, Kashima, you want to play or you want to leave it alone? Because I could just left it alone and be like, I'm not doing that. That's corny. She's not going to tell the truth. Why would we get on the phone with her? You just want to see if I'm scared or something? I could have handled it that way, but I was in a mood. I had just washed my hair. I took my braids out. It was a Saturday. I was just like, dang, my light died. Hold on, y'all. I was to blow my hair out. Fuck it. So she was like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Homegirl called me like 20 times and da da da. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, she has to fight. Like, what do you mean? She can't. What's she gonna do without y'all? What she gonna do with our people? She's not. And like, come on, like what? So she wanna get on through. I'm like, all right. What I'm gonna say no for? I don't know y'all bitches. Like, that's all I kept saying. And that was the funny thing. All I kept saying was, and this is why it was more easier to me. Because if it was like people that I knew for a minute, I'm not going to front. I probably would have been kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I know what it's going to be. We're not going to have a civilized conversation because the girl's a coward. You're a coward. It just is what it is. Like, that's not even me being on some name calling. Like, that's just really what it is. Like, I've been there. I think everyone's been there. Everyone's been homegirl. If you're a girl, you've been homegirl. I'm not even going to sit up here and go, oh, I'm not like that. I've never done that. Yes, I have. I've been in the mix. I've been the instigator. I've been all of that. But once you realize what it really do, and if you care about, it's not even about people. It's about yourself, bro. Like, it's like, oh, you care about people. No, if you care about you and what you stand for, you don't want to be doing that no more. You know, it's like, it's almost equivalent to like a YN. After a while, yeah, running around doing dumb stuff and being a little F boy is probably cool in the beginning because you're young and you think, oh, life is the same thing as a female. Like, bro, grow up. Like, I felt like I was like in the 3rd grade, but I had fun with it real quick because it was like, it was nostalgic as hell because it was like, I really felt, excuse me, y'all. I was like, I really feel like a schoolgirl right now. because this is what we used to do when we was little girls, and it sucks. That's unhealthy too, because like, but it's like, it's just like little boys fighting and scrapping or slap boxing or whatever, like you little boys. So it's like, nah, I'm learning that it's grown, like it's grown bodies with little people inside. And you gotta really wake up one day and say, I'm going to mother myself. Or if you're a man, you say, I'm going to father myself. You're going to heal, you're going to grow, you're going to realize, like, this is not cool as a character. Like, that's weird. And I could be wrong. There's probably people running nations that do shit like that. I don't know. I'm just noticed, it don't make sense. Because it was like, it wasn't even making sense what you doing. Like, you're not even creating allies. Like, you creating whole enemies. And then you just sitting like, it's like she's playing a game. Like, that's really what she's doing. She's moving pieces on a board. Like, oh, this person I'll put here. I'm going to say this person did this. They going to believe it anyway because they stupid. And this... Oh, this is so bad. Anyway. I don't want to drag it. It's not even about her. It's about me having a moment of just being childlike and just having that moment of like that tussle again to see, like, let me see if I could. And I'm okay with one. I'm not going to back down for no fight. And I don't mean that like figuratively, like, oh, we going to fight. No. Like, that's on my little moves. Not like fight, like physical fight. Meaning, I'm going to stand up for myself in a moment where I feel like, so one, it was like this. I already knew, what are you on? Like, we know you. But for me, it was more so like, if you didn't say any of that stuff, you would just go your separate way. So I felt like that. I was just like, I don't know y'all. And you know what's so crazy? How I'm gonna make up true stories. There was certain things that I was telling this girl that she knew for a fact. And this is me telling homegirl. There were certain things that I was telling her that she knew for a fact. Like, nah, this joint was really talking about me. Because some of the stuff was like, I wouldn't know. I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all. Y'all, they probably didn't even know my last name. We didn't know each other like that. So that's probably another reason why the girl, homegirl was doing that. I don't know. But I mean, I was like, check back for 2-3 years. And I'm not even saying like, oh, you can't get nowhere. You ain't going to. No, it's not about that. Even that. The fact that that's what she was worried about, like, oh, you trying to say I ain't going to be nobody? No, I didn't say that because I would have said that. I'd have been like, you ain't going to be nobody. I didn't say that. It's how you feel about yourself. It's no love lost. I separated myself from the friend group, meaning we don't follow each other no more. I did a mutual unfollow because it was just like, I don't know y'all girls. And I can't trust it. We can't trust each other at this point. Like, they were cool girls. We never had no weird vibes. I always had fun with them, except for homegirl. Homegirl always had something with her. She was cool too here and there. I'm not gonna act like she was all bad. She wore her costume well. Like, that's another thing too. Some people are wearing this joint well. She wore her costume well when she needed to. But as far as like getting into who she was, it was like, I'm not that. Like, I don't want to sit and talk about nobody. Like, at this big age, there's mad stuff going on. We all got stuff. And I'm going to just sit and be on the phone talking about people? There's no way. I can't do that. I won't. It's not even I can't. I will not do that. So, yeah. But anyway, I separated myself. So it's no, like, you know what I mean? It's no love lost. Me and the girl from the friend group, we had a conversation pretty much after the 3-way call, because I definitely sent her voice notes and let her know that I felt like they were all corny. Because I was just like, it's no way I didn't know this girl was talking about y'all. But, listen, I was on that side too. I was with y'all. I ain't know she was talking about me either. I didn't. I really didn't, but I had speculations of it. And when I did have speculations of it, I removed myself because I was like, I can't, it's not even that. I don't hang out with people that make me feel any kind of way. Meaning, if I don't like you, then we can't hang out. I won't be able to do it. Like, that's like a pure talent. So I don't know, but I removed myself. I'm not getting into it. They got a lot of history. They knew each other. I was just kind of invited into that. And while I was in it, I did have fun. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you could catch some of our videos or whatever. I don't delete anything either. That's another thing too. I'm not even that person. There's people y'all gonna see on my page or whatever, on my channel, all of that I don't social no more. And I'm like, we didn't die. Like, it's one of those, like, you ain't like try to hurt my kid or anything crazy like that, or like, you know, you ain't do nothing wild for me to be, I'm not gonna follow you no more or nothing like that. But we don't have beef. If I see you, we're cool. You don't want to talk, you don't have to talk. We probably not even gonna run into each other. That's the funny thing. That's another thing too. I be feeling like once the door closes, you're not gonna, where we gonna see each other at? We're not even from the same places. We don't do the same things, you know. So I don't be worried. But I just want to share that because I'm really learning, y'all. Like I told you, this masking is so new to me. It's not even a mask, like really costumes. And there's like key points that people say when they're kind of confessing to you that they're not real. So I remember I was dealing with this dude once upon a time, and I remember I had told him, like, you know, I was like, I like you, like, you know, like, and he was like, why? And I'm like, what? Like, should I not? Like, are you telling me something? What are you telling me? Like, should I not be liking you? And pretty much, yeah. That's what he was pretty much telling me. Because it's kind of like, bitch, you don't know me. You know? And I didn't forget it. I'm not going to tell you I still didn't indulge. I still indulged because it was fun. Like, it wasn't like he was treating me like bad. He was love bombing me. So it was like, F it. You know what I'm saying? YOLO. And that's probably my toxic trait. I like it. I can't believe I got a little lippy combo because I kept seeing everybody with it, and I'm like, let me try me a little something. Y'all, I want some fillers. Okay, let me get off here. See y'all later. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.